Всем привет, друзья! Продолжаем проходить Hogwarts Legacy. И сегодня, я думаю, попроходим дополнительные задания. Ну, даже не все дополнительные задания. У нас доступно поле призывателя. Вот тут у нас какое-то задание есть дополнительное. И еще в Хогсмит надо отправиться. Давайте начнем. Ну, я думаю, еще затронем сюжетное задание. Что, мне кажется, эти все задания будут такие не очень длинные.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to lose... play a match?
Давай.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Слушайте, если честно, мне кажется, я тут проиграю.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Нормально сравнялись.
Nice technique.
Не, все же нам засчитало 30-ку, это хорошо. Не катись на зеленую. Ай, зараза.
Precisely as planned.
А, у меня 0 засчитало, бля.
I'll remember that.
Двадцатка. Нам нужна 50-ка.
Accio.
Didn't I say I...
Не, ну это было нереально.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Давай.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
Да, не, все же можно пропускать, на треугольник нажимать надо.
Accio. Precisely
Это
as
она
planned.
хорошо сделала.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio.
Блять, на 30-ке все же. Так, ну это она должна проебать. Не проебала.
Precisely as planned.
Сука.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio.
Она выиграла уже.
Precisely as
Да, вот это сложный уровень, чуваки, очень сложно.
Accio.
such grace.
Фак.
Finesse.
Protego.
Hard luck.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Хорошо, на 50-очке.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Мразь!
Precisely as planned.
Ну все, так какая, блядь.
Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned.
А опять тут уже никак добыть.
Accio.
Nice technique.
Ладно, тут уже хотя бы на 30-ку проиграли.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolute.
Так, треугольник надо нажимать, чтобы пропускать. Все, спасибо. Только сейчас я узнал это об этом.
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Accio.
Как у нее так просочилось?
Precisely as planned.
Блядь, как у нее так просочилось?
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
А, я все же 60-ку получил. За что я 60-ку получил?
Precisely as planned.
Блять.
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Ждем, пока она просто подъебнется как-то. Я не понимаю, за что 60-ку дают, там же все вроде по 50-ке.
Accio.
Блять, вот она вот акцию вначале сделала, и все, у нее прям до 50-ки дошло.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
Ну, пожалуйста, ну проебись ты как-то. Вот мразь, ну блять.
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Опять сильно.
Such grace. Finesse.
Какая-то у нас сейчас попытка будет.
Abs-
Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Хорошо.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Она вот немножко нажала, и все, у нее сразу.
Precisely as planned.
Бля, вот сейчас должны выиграть.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Все, мы ее уже выиграли, слава богу.
Accio.
Все, найс.
Nice technique. Wow, you are good.
Да, с какого? С 5-го раза тебя выиграл?
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Финальный босс потом нас ожидает. Так, давайте выполним еще одно доп. Задание, которое тут есть. И потом в Хоксмит отправимся. В астрономическом крыле. О, тут елка. А я был вообще в этом зале? Я просто не помню, что елка была.
Revelio.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Так, окей, пойдем.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. Revelio.
Мы еще были, кстати, в кабинете музыки? Наверное, были. И остался последний замок, кстати. Ага, ну да.
The bells must be upstairs. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Блять, его, наверное, надо было.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Бля, красивый вид. Так, а как эти штуки вообще
Revelio.
друг к другу подсоединить?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go.
Ага.
Revelio.
Ну и один тут же где-то был. Он упал, что ли? Блять, он упал в натуре и не телепортнулся.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Угу. Нам пока два задания дали, пока мы тут.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Так, давайте телепортнемся.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Так, и что у нас по заданиям? А, ну это два тоже. Вот дополнительных с Поппи и Нати надо встретиться. Поппи в запретном лесу, с Нати за пределами Хогсмида. Так, где последнее объявление для Метрила Албиуминика? Давайте отправимся в Хогсмид. Возьмем последнее улучшение.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Так, поговорить с Эмельдой. Ого, 5000 аж. Где у нее задание, интересно. Ага. Ага. Но это уже прям потом, чуваки. Так, ну мы взяли вот тут улучшение. Тут надо еще раз перепройти... одну гонку. Где она? Вот. Погнали на эту гонку, на ней испробуем.
What are you up to now?
Made it. Brilliant. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. That was acceptable. Brilliant. Getting the hang of this. Now that's more like it. Now that's more like it.
Так.
Oh, did anyone else see that?
Всё супер. Так, ну тоже задание уже потом. Так, в Хогвартсе мы... Ага, ну сейчас выполним вот эти вот 2 задания точно. Надо сюда сначала. Не, давайте сначала с Поппи. Потому что я хочу пройти... вот эту арену темных искусств. Потому что у нас уже 2 заклинания доступны. Можно и попроходить. Еще боевую арену проходим и 2 антидоп задания.
Incendio! Incendio! Stone! Exploso! Where's that goblin hell? Confringo! Exploso! Potato! Well done! There's talk of what... Confringo!
Давайте.
I'd be impressed by you if I thought trolls were... What's this? A nose.
А, бля. Тут именно что только эти и заклинания. Ага, я еще... Я не могу их поменять. Понял. Бля, тогда нам надо было тогда изначально выполнить. Бля, тогда пиздата.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ashwinder. How nice of you to stop.
Ну, я так и думал, что Вадокидару еще будет долго грузиться. Блять, ну вот жалко, что я тогда не выполнил это.
You're clever, don't you?
Да не на него, блядь. Так, сейчас, да, 4, 5 и 6 вроде. Опа-на. Она сейчас не беда. Бля, ну Авада Кедавра это, конечно, очень жестко. Я так понимаю, когда мы используем крус, это удвоенные эти. Урон. Так, теперь помогай нам, брат.
Confringo. Confringo.
Бля, ну какой же Авада Кедавра пиздатый. Ну и логично то, что реально оно долго грузится. Что если бы оно быстро грузилось, блядь, все бы его юзали. А, он и остался. Фух, все.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Блин, надо было тогда изначально пройти, ну хотя ладно, у нас сейчас больше здоровья было, хотя я не испытывал особые трудности. Ну ладно, ладно, пошли теперь на эти два задания выполним. Посмотрим, что нам скажут кентавры.
Do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Тут есть луна еще.
Revelio.
Я думаю, я никакой лунный стол не
Here's one
пропустил.
of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Может, новые появились? Странно. Так, а что у нас с этим заданием вообще? Пока ничего, да? Эти место третьего испытания. Ага. Так, ну давайте отправимся на это задание.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Не знаю, вроде бы мы начали быстрее лететь.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Но у нас то, что больше, я так понял, выносливость. Или она вообще не тратится? А, она, походу, вообще не тратится.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Че, прямо сейчас и покончим с ним?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more
Так,
freely.
давайте поговорим. Просто что нам нужно сделать? Знаете, попросите повествовать спокойно мистер Биг, чтобы дать какими данными делать охрану, не знаю. Ага, все. Один здесь.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Так. Миссис Бодвиск, мы надеемся, что вы пересмотрите свое решение касательно материальной помощи. Вам дали достаточно времени, но наше терпение не безгранично. Ваш муж наверняка хочет, чтобы вы поняли всю ценность нашего сотрудничества. Готовы ли вы ответить до конца недели? Этот разговор должен остаться между нами, надеюсь, вы понимаете.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickles.
Первое доказательство нашли.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Мы погнали к
Hurry off
последнему.
before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio.
В этих бочонках находится популярная волшебная выпекла сливочное пиво. Этот напиток подается как в холодном, так и в горячем виде и имеет небольшое содержание алкоголя, так что, похоже, влияет на домовых эльфов гораздо сильнее, чем на людей.
Revelio.
Этот сундук.
Aloha Mora.
Да, нельзя ночь делать. Ладно, потом главное не забыть за ней вернуться. Во время задания нельзя менять время.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Блять, ну опять Диме маска. Так, ладно.
Revelio.
Ладно, давайте сначала выполним задание. Просто надо запомнить, что от моста налево потом пойти.
Revelio.
Единственная абсолютно волшебная деревня в Британии, Хоксмит на протяжении веков был излюбленным местом отдыха студентов третьего курса и старше.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Так, еще одна, уже 3 Диме маски я нашел.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
О, главное не забыть. Не, ну там на...
To this room. There must be another way forward. Accio. hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I can see.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Revelio.
Arrogant enough
to come here
alone.
Bombarda. Accio. Confringo.
Блять, охуеть.
Nice drive. Reducto.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Блять, зря.
Revelio.
Mustn't overlook Felcroft. Ladies are so giddy when I'm around. I reckon I should call myself Billy Wig.
Дорогой Отто, я прочитал твое последнее письмо с бесчисленное количество раз и буду перечитать вновь и вновь каждый час, пока мы не встретимся. Меня пугает мысль о том, что я еще не скоро тебя увижу, но я верю в лучшее. Любовь моя, скорее бы настал тот день, когда мы расскажем о помолвке всем близким, особенно моему отцу. Я понимаю, что ты хочешь подождать, пока ты не встанешь на ноги. Я знаю, что ты изо всех сил стремишься к этому. Но знаю, что невозможность поделиться своими чувствами, которые переполняют меня, уносят на седьмое небо и впрямь невыносимая пытка. Теперь я еще раз перечитаю твое письмо, Бобби Росси. Так, письмо я нашел. Ты мил меня, словно авгу речи, опять подвесился дождя, я с каждым днем люблю сильнее, принял ты верностью меня, на своем сердце чары чую, оков прошу я не снимай, ведь в нашу встречу роковую я всегда попала в рай. Да супер, то и то взяли.
What are your thoughts on
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Expulso? Step from above.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Expulso.
Potato.
Want to play like that, do you? Try dodging. Expulso. Flash. Configuration. Expulso.
You found us.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wonderful youth over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to
Rebellion!
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
О, пальто браконьера какое-то.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Так, подождите. Я же уже ночь, да? Можно же уже... Да. Раз. Пока просто я не забыл. Так, и одно где-то в доме. Ага.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Так, хорошо, давайте теперь.
Revelio.
Невидимость.
Lumos.
Угу.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так, вроде бы тут, да, Диме маска?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Чай, вроде бы визуально помню, где это. Не, я не помню. Блять. Где-то Диме маска была. Ну, одна точно... 3 метлы находится.
Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Ну, где-то снизу вроде бы было здание. Тут. Тоже не тут.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Да, меня теперь будет морочить эта Диме маска.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Так, вроде бы я вижу ее. Вон она вроде. Это замок просто.
Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Бля, обидно. И вот хуже знает, где она. Она же никак не выделяется, да?
Fine now, Demi. Revelio.
Так, уделенное место в 3 метрах — это укромный уголок рядом с главным залом паба профессора Хогвартс. Часто используют его, чтобы избежать столкновения с толпой студентов. Вполне вероятно, что и совсем неудивительно, если студенты тоже довольны, что их профессор есть свой отдельный уголок. Не, все же они... Все же их видно. Эти демимаски. Так, у нас там задание какое-то появилось. Горе и месть. Так, мне нужно та-та-та. Как? Горе и месть. Но я думаю, сейчас мы уже разберемся. Я думаю, сейчас мы уже разберемся, наверное, Карлу. Так, ну вот. Я уже понял, что видно. Тут тоже замок. Там тоже вдалеке замок.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
То, что они здесь. Ой, просто не хочется. Это же все 6-я, потом останется только 2 демимаски. И нигде нет, да, вот карту купить, например. Ну я вот сверху я прям не вспомню, где это. Ничего на карте никак не обозначено. Даже вот так вот приближенно, если смотреть. Да уж, хз, конечно. Тоже везде, блядь, замки. Вот замки, главное, блядь, очень хорошо обозначены.
Revelio.
Ладно, ребят, на этом серию закончим. Следующая выйдет тоже практически сразу.